This is a live feed, and we are trying to be very careful and sensitive what we show here. A helicopter down in the area of South Mountain. What we know right now at this point, Phoenix police got a call that 2 people were on board a helicopter that crashed in this area. Apparently this is covered by Mesa. We're working to contact Mesa police. We're told this is in the area of 24th Street near South Mountain. These pictures coming to us live from Air 15. We've got photojournalist Robert Hernandez in Air 15. I'm not sure if he's able to talk with us right now. If he is, I'd love to hear more of his perspective in terms of what he's seen out there as he first arrives at this scene. Guys, is Robert Hernandez prepared to talk with us from Air 15?
Yeah, Kirk, I got you. Do you have my audio here?
Yes, we do. Robert, what are you seeing out there? Obviously, a helicopter crashed. Where exactly are you? What's going on?
Yeah, Kirk, this is on the Indian Reservation out by the Beeline Highway here, out here north of Falcon Field. This is a helicopter where we're looking at. It looks like a larger style helicopter, fully engulfed in flames. We are possibly hearing 2 people on board. This is, let me kind of pan out and show you where exactly this is at. This is on the Indian Reservation out here just north of Mesa. I'll take the camera here and point to the south, and you can see there's the Beeline Highway right here as it's coming past, let's see, it looks like it's coming past the landfill out here in Mesa, and this is almost directly north to the northwest of Falcon Field by about, looks like about 3 to 4 miles north of Falcon Field. So once again, Kirk, this is a helicopter crash out here. We're not seeing any evidence of any people standing around outside the helicopter. It is fully engulfed in flames right now. No fire crews are on scene. That's what we're seeing right now. Wow. If we learn anything else here, we're going to send it back down to you, and if you've got any more information.
Well, yeah, we're working to get more right now. And Robert, describe the smoke that you guys are seeing. I imagine people across the valley, especially there in the Northeast Valley, are going to see this morning as they head out to work.
Yeah, very, very thick black smoke. It is going up and traveling almost due west right now. It's going off of the Beeline Highway right now, and what I've just heard from right now that the Firebird helicopter is coming in. In fact, you see them right there in the bottom portion of the screen. They're coming in the land right now. This is don't know if it's a Firebird helicopter. It is a helicopter. Could be a rescue helicopter coming in to take a look and look for survivors. So we do have a emergency personnel, looks like, possibly coming on scene right now.
And Robert, as you guys fly in the helicopter every day, do you get a sense of what type of helicopter, the size of this helicopter that has crashed? Is this a smaller helicopter?
No, this is actually a very, very larger style helicopter. I am not familiar with the different types to be able to tell you exactly what it is. But it is a larger style helicopter. In fact, as I zoom in here, you can see it does have 2 engines in the back. It's a twin engine helicopter. It looks a little like a type of a Bell Huey style helicopter, at least from what we're seeing right here. There is a tail number down here, and I believe our desk can look it up to kind of find out some more details on the helicopter.
We're working on that right now, actually, that you mentioned that. On top of this, what can you tell us is around this area? I mean, it's unfortunate. Again, we're hearing that possibly 2 people may have been inside that helicopter. That's preliminary information coming to us from Phoenix Police. We are, Robert, getting some information here that this is a 1975 Bell helicopter owned by the Boeing Corporation. We're not sure beyond that any more additional information, but that's preliminary. That's based off that tail number. Do you see anything else around here that would have been involved in this accident?
Not seeing anything around this. Like I said, this is in the middle of the reservation. There is absolutely nothing. It's just open desert out here. The closest thing you do have is here, and let me show you with the camera as I come around, is you do have the Beeline Highway, and you have the landfill out here, the Mesa landfill up here, and that's basically it. There is no other houses or anything else, no wires or anything that shows any evidence of what exactly could have caused this helicopter to go down. But we do have another helicopter on scene. Looks like people are going to be checking out to see any survivors on this aircraft, and we're hoping for the best. But like I said, when we got on scene, we did not see anybody standing around outside here.
Wow, unbelievable situation. Again, this is in the area of State Route 87. the Beeline Highway out there. This is in the Northeast Valley, originally reported as the South Mountain area, but that has changed. We've confirmed that it is in fact not. It's Northeast area. So we're following this for you guys. This is a big deal. We don't know the details yet. We believe there may have been some people inside of this helicopter.
Yeah, Robert, if you're still with us, any airports around this area? I mean, I know it's a twin engine. You said possibly a twin engine helicopter. Are there any airports in this area that they possibly would have been heading to?
Well, you do have Falcon Field. We're actually just inside Falcon Field's airspace here. It is about, I would say, about 4 miles to the southeast of where this crash has happened. We do know also that we do have helicopters flying along this area a lot. It's a kind of a transition area as they're going out towards the east, especially along the canal. I'll show you where the canal is right here. They kind of fly along the canal here as they are flying out towards the east. So, and in fact, we actually know there's a style of helicopter like this that flies almost every day of this morning that takes off out of Sky Harbor. I believe they're with SRP or APS or SRP or something like that. I can't remember exactly, but they do fly about this time every morning that takes off out of Sky Harbor and flies out here to the east.
Robert, you did show us that an emergency, possibly a rescue helicopter, has landed near to the chopper that has crashed. Have you seen anybody get out to check out what's going on?
Yeah, actually we do have some people standing right here by the helicopter. One person appears to be in a flight suit and 2 people in civilian clothes. I do not know who these people are, if they are rescuers or if this is a helicopter they're just coming out to check out.
You see that they look like they're consoling one another, so perhaps they were on board again. We don't even know if and how many people. We know somebody possibly was on board, maybe 2 people, but you can see there they look like they are consoling one another. So hopefully there is good news to report. We of course want to be sensitive to the nature, as Kirk mentioned, of this live feed that we are getting. This could be in fact a fatal crash. We don't know. We are still making calls on our assignment desk to bring you updated information.
And as you can see, this is a very desolate desert area, and so far we haven't seen any fire trucks or anyone else come out to that area. Of course, they've been alerted and I'm sure are on their way, but as you can see, that helicopter is still heavily engulfed in flames with thick black smoke being kicked up into the air right now.
Let me jump back over to the lay of the land here. For those of you who are just clicking over to ABC 15, this is the area of Beeline Highway near Gilbert Road, Vel Vista Drive, near that river recycling plant. And what we're seeing, let's jump back over to Air 15, those live pictures. I mean, it's tremendous to see this. Unfortunately, we're hearing that it was called in originally as a helicopter crash involving 2 people inside. We have not confirmed that. The Phoenix police say that's how the call came in. So at this point, that's really the small amount of information we have. Our assignment desk working with Mesa police right now because apparently this does fall into their jurisdiction possibly to find out some more information. An emergency helicopter, it appears, or some sort of other helicopter, it appears, is on the ground. Robert Hernandez is in Air 15, our photojournalist up there. Robert, can you tell if that is in fact an emergency helicopter or is it possibly just another helicopter that was in the area?
You know, it's hard to tell. At first we thought it was fire, but we didn't see any markings that indicated that. It is a helicopter. It looks like an Augusta type helicopter, but we can't tell if that is an emergency helicopter or not. We do, however, on the Beeline Highway, we do have emergency crews, ambulances, fire crews here, as I'm showing you right now. They're now on the Beeline Highway, and actually that's going to cause some traffic restrictions because they are now blocking parts of the Beeline Highway, especially if you're traveling into the valley, into Phoenix now. But yeah, we've got some fire crews here, and I think they're just looking for the best way to get out to this crash scene, and unfortunately it is going to be pretty tough because I show you right here the terrain here is pretty rough from all the way from the highway to where the crash scene is. It looks like the best way to get in is exactly the way that we saw there with a helicopter to come in here for any rescue efforts. Wow. I do want to say though that because you're seeing that the helicopter on fire is not necessarily that anybody was injured. I've seen helicopter crashes where the helicopter was able to crash, people were able to get out, and then the helicopter was consumed by fire. So hopefully We're hoping that's the case here, that the passengers, the people who were on board, were able to get out, and then the fire was consuming the helicopter. Correct?
We have checked that tail number, and not a ton of information, but a little bit of information. What we know, according to the tail number that we looked up, this is a Bell helicopter built in 1975. It's a rotorcraft. It was apparently owned by Boeing Corporation. That's what the registration information says. We're working to get more for you as we learn more. The Phoenix Fire Department is the one that originally received this call. I said police department earlier, wanted to correct that. The fire department got the call, said that's not us, so they redirected that call over to Mesa.